And welcome back. Oh, I'm just gonna address this real quickly. I do know that my quality sucks. Well, no one has said it at all, but I'm working on that. But okay, let's just talk to Ashley. I'll make a separate video on that, maybe.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Bullshit on Commander Shepard.
I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
I got 2 Paragon bitches. Alright, let's go up, and I hope I set fraps alright. Loading, actually, a quick save.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
Alright, hope you guys can hear me just fine. Alright, guess on my codec. Alright, hang on. I honestly can't stand this frame rate, so I'll be back in just a second. Well, I fixed my frame rate, at least when I'm not recording with fraps, because fraps makes your it makes your FPS drop significantly. Like when I'm not recording, I get solid like 30 to 40 frames, but right now I'm getting like 16 to like 25.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Ha. And a cutscene. Citadel looked like a squid. But I needed to turn the one. Sorry.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why
Whoa.
so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring
This
you to
section
an
for me was a
Alliance
complete
operator.
utter pain in the ass
Roger,
because I
Alliance
didn't know that you need to go back to the Normandy after you got like Rex and stuff. I'm gonna get all my
This is
crew,
Alliance
don't
Tower.
worry.
Please proceed to dock 422.
I know how to get them. Now I'll search forever to find all I want them all. Because I'm planning on romancing Tali. Best loading screen ever, alright. And
This is outrage! The Council would step
Holy
in if the
shit, my
Geth
frame
attacked a
rate's dropping
Turian
like
colony!
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up
It's
evidence
not
to
going
support
to,
our
spoiler alert.
accusations.
You have to
Otherwise, the Council might
have
use
to
this as
rescue
an
Polly
excuse
in
to
order
keep
to
you
get
out of the
that.
Spectres.
That's how I did
Come
it.
with me, Captain. I want to
I'm
go
gonna
over a
do
few
that
things
same
before
shit
the hearing.
again.
Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Her lips are huge. Holy shit.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
That's because they're all animals, alright. Just gonna quickly hack into a Citadel computer. Don't mind me at all. Doo-doo-doo. Captain Dickerson, or fucking whatever, Captain, reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of Argos, whatever cluster. She had a particular okay, what the fuck ever. I'll read this later on my codec.
Sure is peaceful here.
Okay. Whenever I look out here, my frame rate drops significantly, so I'm gonna keep inside at all costs. But I'm like going to do random shit, so you guys have to put up with my bullshit, terrible ass computer. I'll probably just skip like walking to the places on the Citadel, since the Citadel's super laggy for me. Alright, better talk to these guys.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Alright, I might as well do that. Actually, I might do that. Get more of this full story. Because now I'm kinda interested. Okay, now my frame rate's gonna drop significantly, so I'll see how bad it is. And if it's below 10 frames, then it was below 10 frames per second. At least 15 frames. It's not terrible. Fuck my computer. Man. Alright. Also, my monitor is terrible too. It can barely support HD as it is. I might as well quick save. I hope to God you can hear me. Okay, so that guy said that she was just across the bridge. And her offices are easy to spot. Alright. If I can't find them, then I will just meet you guys back at the Citadel Tower. And if I do find the office, then I will get back to you guys. Goodbye, and see you when I figure out where the fuck those offices are.